Morris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, B.A., that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
Now Washington's starting five. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Brunson passes to Barrett. Morris on the wing. Back to Beal. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
And he's good on the second. And talking about Randle, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
B.A., there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
Morris can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Barrett finds Hart. Fires in the triple.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Morris against Robinson. Here's Kuzma. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Barrett. Brunson against Morris. Pass to Hart. From deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Now, Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And then Beal with the dunk.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Hart can't hit.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Kuzma, the pass to Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Over to the left wing. Tries again. Here's Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Pass to Beal. Gafford with a screen on Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Randle with a steal. Now Barrett. And stolen by Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Morris against Brunson. Gafford with a screen on Brunson. A nice shot by Morris.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices. You know, the Wizzards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, the Knicks missing. Washington trailing. Pass to Gafford. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Porzingis. Here he goes. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Beal outside. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Here's Beal. The 3, Gafford. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Skijesss passes to Gafford. Here's Morris. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
3 points.
Morris has got 5.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Brunson misses. It's good if it goes. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And it looks like they are going to...
The previous play.
Did he get the basket off in time or not?
And, you know, from what we are seeing here on the monitor, it looks like he was late getting it off.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Knicks. They lead by 3 and will return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's the group for New York starting the second. Brunson passes to Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's coming from force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time. I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
Now, no appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Beal finds Kuzma. No good on the shot. The Knicks with the lead. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And the Wizards on the break. Robinson with the block. Brunson passes to Robinson. Randall outside. Robinson, a screen on Porzingis. Back to Robinson. And that one goes in. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
That's his first personal.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Oh, free throw no good for Robinson. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Beal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA is one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league. But over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
Barrett passes to Brunson. And here's Robinson. Pass to Hart. Back to Robinson. Stolen by Gafford. And they're pushing it up. Here's Morris. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Randall. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively, flat lifted team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Knicks lead 24-13.
Morris passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. And the Knicks, another three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
They kick it out to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:02 left to play in the first half. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. Porzingis against Randall. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Robinson with a steal. Kuzma against Barrett. Up top, Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Beal. Hart passes to Robinson. Outside for Randall. Lets it go from deep. And the Knicks, another three.
Well, Julius Randall has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal's shot is good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Screen by Robinson. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Outside Porzingis. Here's the three. And so it's New York. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Knicks 32. The Wizards 17.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. They've got Kendrick Nunn, Apia out there with Kispert, then it's Taj Gibson, and it's Wright in at the point guard position.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries, but this story is one of perseverance.
Pass to Hartenstein. Rose outside, out to the right wing. And And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
There's the steal. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Toppin from behind the arc. He drops it from range. Toppin's got 8 points here in the quarter.
The very definition of a stretch four. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Back to right. Let's go with a three. And again, Washington, no good. New York has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's on Rose.
Ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Toppin, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
It's quickly with a drive. Out to Rose. Quickly outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man, he's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
The kick out to Nunn. Driving to the basket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And here's Toppin from the arc. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, "He's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me." Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you.
Well, we've seen Obi Toppin get cooking like this, and boy, when he starts to roll, the rhythm is hard to disrupt.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Avdia. Right outside. 6 to shoot. Excellent D there from Toppin. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Nunn against quickly. Nunn, the pass to right. To the paint. Here's Gibson. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Pass to Toppin. The rebound by the Wizards. Right outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided.
And a big round of applause for your
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. You see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Mitchell Robinson.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Morris outside. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Knicks on D. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Morris. For 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Brunson passes to Barrett. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Hart finds Randall. Back to Hart. Pass to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Here's Robinson. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's Barrett. He takes it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, my goodness. That was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
Morris outside. Now Porzingis. Back to Morris. Kuzma for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth. Oh, wow! Incredible!
R.J. Barrett's instincts make him dangerous in transition. Nicely done.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Beal. Takes it inside. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. For New York, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And it's Randall with the jam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Outside for Randall. Lets the 3 fly. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field. Washington's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Kuzma. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Hart passes to Brunson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Here's Kuzma. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Kuzma has the size and the length to challenge defenders on the interior. Nice job drawing the whistle there.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Barrett against Kuzma. And stolen by Porzingis.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Julius Randle.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
To the middle, and stolen by Porzingis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Beal. Outside Porzingis. Morris against Brunson. Kuzma with the ball. Offline with a three.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And it's Brunson with the three.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Second chance shot. Off target. And so New York takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior.
there. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Hart kicks to Robinson. In the corner, Barrett with it. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Barrett setting a pick for Randall. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jones against Randall. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
When they go up-tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
Now here's Randall. Here he goes. And Randall throws it down.
Dynamic.
And right in the face of the defender. Outside, Jones. LaVine against Hart. LaVine's shot is off. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brunson kicks to Randall. From outside the arc. Bean with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Brunson. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
New York on D. Outside, ball. Jones with the screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Here's Randall. And he makes good on the layup.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
This is what you get from Randall now. Enough floor spacing to widen the driving lanes.
Vucevic is screen on Brunson. Ball kicks to Vucevic. Outside, Jones. Can they get it? Robinson with the block. It's Barrett on the wing. DeRozan defending. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You want to talk about bully ball? Randall at 250 pounds, overpowering the field.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Jones sets the pick for Ball. There's the lob to the hoop. And Jones slams it home.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bean passes the ball. Misses from close range. New York leading by 5. It's Randall with the drive. And the dunk by Robinson.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. No good on the shot. Brunson with some nice D. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the night. That one misses for Jones. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bucket is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jones sets the pick for Levine. Pass to Jones. Outside, Ball. No good from outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 7.
Your Knicks City Kids. Here they are, fans.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at the 5. There, the group New York will start the second.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Look at Vucevic getting tricky, luring in the defender with a pump fake to draw a foul.
And he sinks the second.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
And the dunk by Robinson.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And here are the Bulls now. The Knicks making the shot. Ball kicks to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Now here's Randall. He's got 9. To get open is Robinson. Randall dishes to Robinson. There's the pass to Hart. Robinson a screen on Levine. A second chance effort. And finished off by Robinson.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago. And your Knicks City Kids.
Bulls trail by 16.
Once again for your Knicks City Kids.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brunson against Ball. Outside Levine. Clock at 6. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
It's stolen by Jones. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball against Brunson. Ball kicks to Levine. Jones in the post. Out to DeRozan. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barrett the pass to Randall. Shoots the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly bad. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Now here's Brunson. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Outside ball. Here's Jones, and it's in there. Jones has got 8 points.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Floats it up for Randall. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well orchestrated. Randall was ready to receive the pass and flush it in one motion.
Ball against Brunson. Ball kicks to Levine. The kick out to Ball. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm has been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Down low, here's Ball, and that comes off the assist by Levine.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine, doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Here's Randall. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 16.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight.
Thank you, David.
The Bulls, 18. And put your hands together and start loud for the Jabberwocky.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything.
Oh, that was something else.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Rose passes to Grimes. On the wing quickly. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Knicks with the rebound. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Left side, DeRozan. An easy 2 points on the layup.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Toppin throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Rose scanning the floor. Hartenstein off the left rim and out.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Inside. Now, here's Toppin. Guarded closely.
I see him.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play
can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Hard it can be sometimes, great to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Rose finds Toppin.
The speed of Derrick Rose off pick and rolls is an issue for the defense. Nice job by him coming off and finding his guy.
Caruso, the pass to Williams.
43-22.
Fires from the wing. Offensive rebound on the wing, Williams. Pass to Caruso. Lets it go from deep. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks leading by 21. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Toppin can't get it to go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
This is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blower. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And he's good on the second. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points to end the cold streak, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Out to the right wing. To the paint, and stolen by Williams. Here's Caruso. Kicks it to White. And 1:01 left in the third. From downtown, traps in the tray. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Quickly finds Rose. He lobs it up, and Toppin throws it down. And here is Caruso.
27.
Outside White. 34 seconds left in the third. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Knicks leading by 19. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. Stolen by Rose. Toppin kicks to Quickly. For 3. And another turnover here by New York.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Brunson against Ball. 1 second left. And And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digit. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Brunson. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Sometimes he can be a little streaky. Randall has found a groove here tonight, though.
Levine inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Floats it up for Randall. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He's part of that much-anticipated 2014 draft class. Randall's outplayed several guys taken ahead of him.
Here's Levine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Big time play by Vooch. Rising up and hammering it down.
DeRozan with it. From deep. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Robinson passes to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Great D that time from Vucevic. Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Ball from long range, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Good to see. Lonzo Ball has to keep working on improving his accuracy from deep.
Randall a screen on Ball. Brunson finds Randall.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
That free throw good from Randall.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
Bulls trail by 16. Now here's Ball. Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Barrett. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Brunson kicks to Hart. And it's Barrett penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
And what a basket by Barrett, looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Hart the pass to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Stolen by Ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Back to Randall. In the corner, Barrett with it. It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Clock at 4. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Julius Randle.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Outside ball. Off target from three-point range. Here's Randle driving inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a deep three from Ball. It's rebounded by New York. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Randle against Jones. Randle surveying the D. So no problem for New York as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Chicago Bulls. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Washington. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Derek Jones is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the 1. Now Levine. Five to shoot. Jones sets a screen. Levine can't hit. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Porzingis against Vucevic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Morris. There's Ball with a three. That one doesn't drop. And the Wizards going the other way now. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Beal outside. Inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Here's Levine. The shot no good. Nice D from Beal. Kuzma with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. Count it.
At 7-3, tough to challenge Porzingis' shot without making contact. That could have drawn a whistle.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. DeRozan against Kuzma. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. Looking for their first basket of the game. Down low. Back to Ball. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Drummond. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Daniel Gafford picks one up. No good on that one. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Porzingis passes to Gafford. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Morris. Nice D from Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. Now here's Levine. To the inside. And the jam by Drummond.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Ball passes to Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Morris against Ball. Morris passes to Porzingis. Kuzma with the ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And Levine throws it down.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
Beal outside. Pass to Gafford. Morris against Ball. Puts the move on. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
Both free throws good from Morris. 35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Beal against Levine. Pass to Ball. 23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Right wing. Outside Levine. Puts one up from 19. Off the left rim and out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Ball passes to Levine. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second person players with this type of athleticism at Zach Levine. Historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. Hope I didn't jinx him.
And still a close game as the first.
DC family, your winners, UNC.
Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Morris outside. Porzingis in the post, covered by Vucevic, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Morris with it. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kuzma. Driving in. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Levine against Beal. The shot. Bulls keep it alive. The kick out to Ball. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Gafford with a screen on Levine. Beal draws the double. Morris for 3. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Morris has got 5.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
To the paint. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 5. Drummond to screen on Morris. Ball gets a very good look and converts.
It's clear Ball knows the game. He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
Beal outside. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
So courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Ball passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
2 minutes.
Kuzma drives in. Pass to Gafford. Morris outside. Tipped away. Gafford passes to Kuzma. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
A nice shot by Morris. And now it's a 7-point Washington lead.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And he lobs it up, and the dunk by Levine.
The lob, the finish, just a textbook alley-oop. And Levine, his bounce, his athleticism, it kind of pays off in these moments.
Gafford the screen. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
There's Ball with a 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kuzma finds Porzingis. DeRozan with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Shooting for Chicago.
And the second free throw is good. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the middle. Drummond on the double team. The 3, Porzingis sends it home from 3-point land. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
And the dunk by Levine.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Beal. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Washington closing up.
The ball. 19.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Chicago trailing here. On the court for the Bulls. They've got Andre Drummond. Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Terry in at the 3. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jones with a screen on Nunn. And he lobs it up top. And he gets it to go. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
2020 wasn't kind to many people, but it was a great year for Derek Jones Jr., winning the dunk contest, then playing in the finals in the bubble with the Heat.
They set the screen. Pass to Avdia. And the shot's good. And the Wizards lead by 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
It's tipped. In transition, here they come. White against Nunn. And here's Wright. Shot clock at 6. Back to Nunn. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Three-pointer. Offensive board. Gibson. Pass to Kispert. Second shot opportunity. None against White. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Well, the best moment in 2020 for Derek Jones Jr., Richard. The offseason, getting paid.
Yeah, Derek signing a 2-year, $19 million deal. An incredible accomplishment when you consider Jones Jr. went undrafted. He was a two-way guy and played a lot in the G League.
Caruso against Nunn. Pass to Gibson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Here's Avdia. They set the pick. Nunn with it. He's picked up by Jones. 4 on the clock. Avdia, good. Avdia's got 4 points this quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Terry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Nunn. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Wright. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Wizzards, DeLon Wright.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Caruso. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Off the mark there with a 3. The Wizards with a lead. And here's Nunn. And he banks in the layup. Nunn's got his first bucket in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now is the time.
The Bulls have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
Wizards breaker.
Outside White, left side Jones.
The third quarter, 2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the third. The kick out to White. Just 4 to shoot. Tipped. Now Nunn. Down low. Stolen by Jones. White with it. Now Wright defending. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Pass to Jones. Now here's White. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Wright against White. Wright, the pass to Nunn. Pass to Caruso. Knocks it down from distance. Caruso's got 6 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Inside, Avdia. Oh, Drummond with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Kispert, 6 to shoot. Here's Avdia. And another miss by Washington.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Pass to Terry. 27 seconds left in the third.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Right outside. To the right side. Outside Nunn. Back to Gibson. And that one is stuffed right through.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards up 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Now a timeout called by Washington. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, "Keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home." Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Porzingis in the post. Defended by DeRozan. Pass to Morris. Porzingis with it. On the wing, Kuzma. Shoots it from the high post. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Timeout on the floor. Chicago timeout. We're across the line t-shirts and looking for the craziest fans. Let's hear ya.
Here's ball.
Here they come, DC family. It's your Wizards.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 11. Kuzma outside. Gafford with a screen on Vucevic. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's an 8-point Wizard lead.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Levine. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Pass to Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside. Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Morris outside. And it's Gafford missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Levine. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
Both free throws good from Levine. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the middle. Pass to Morris. Now here's Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Levine against Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Levine with a steal. And here they come. The 3 from Ball. The Bulls with another miss. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Gafford. And here's Morris. Beal outside. Gafford with a screen on DeRozan. Beal. And he drives comes in, played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
Ball against Morris. Lets it fly. Bulls keep it alive. Drummond finds Levine. Now Vucevic. Second chance effort. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Levine with a screen on Morris. Ball with it. Beal picks him up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Levine with a steal. Morris against DeRozan. Outside for Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Kuzma. Levine can't hit.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Beal outside. To the paint. They kick it out to Porzingis. Three-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Levine.
Yeah! And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Lonzo Ball. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Ball no good. Knocked loose. The kick out to Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. And so it's Washington with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win.
Hart, and it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. And for Washington, Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Here's Morris after New York gets the 3. Back to Porzingis. It's good.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Assist Bradley Beal.
Brunson scanning the floor. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
Now here's Brunson in the corner, Barrett with it. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Wes Unseld Jr. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest, because that will not be in their favor. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Wizards working the ball around now. Robinson against Morris. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Another shot for Porzingis, and he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Can't connect from short range. Now here's Hart. Randall kicks to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hart. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And the Wizards with possession. Here's Kuzma. The feed to Morris. On the shot clock. It's Beal on the wing. And finished off by Beal.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
Here's Brunson. It's a 9-point spread.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Now that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Washington. Randall a screen on Beal. Hart the pass to Randall. And the rejection by Gafford. It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Now, here is Morris. Delivers for three. Porzingis kicks to Gafford. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Outside, Porzingis, 4 on the clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Randall against Porzingis. And the Knicks miss again. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Beal against Brunson. Morris inside. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 7. The pass to Randall. And the layup is good. 6 points for Julius Randle.
So creative on offense. Randle getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And that does it for the first quarter. Washington up.
DC fans, a big round of applause for your Wizards.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
And it's Porzingis scoring on a gorgeous play. Porzingis has got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Out to Porzingis. And nothing but hair on that one.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Morris against Brunson. Passes to Hart. Jacks up a 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Wizards leading by 3. Down low. In transition. Here come the Wizards.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Randall from outside. Morris with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kuzma against Barrett. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Knicks trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's Beal on the wing. He has 6. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
To stop the run, Brunson, good.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And the dunk by Wizzards.
Known for his scoring, there are times when Bradley Beal can be that off-ball playmaker.
Here's Barrett. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Gafford sets the pick for Beal. He's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
Good.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Skijesss looking it over. Randall grabs the board.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Barrett setting a pick for Randall. Lob pass to Barrett. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
your Wizards. 30. The Knicks. 23.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Avdia. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. Avdia, the pass to Wright. No good that time. Some solid defense from Rhodes. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Gibson finds Wright. And it's blocked. Pass to Toppin. And again, New York turns it over.
Washington basketball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Wizards leading by 5. Nunn looking around. And it's blocked. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hartenstein's got his first points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk so often. It's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
And a fast break now for New York. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
And it's Wright with the ball for Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's 9. Gibson in the post. Wright outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Hartenstein, defended by Gibson. There's a good screen. Here's Toppin, and Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Washington leading now by 3. Wright, the pass to Nunn. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. Inside, here's Gibson. The shot that time, not on target. And New York will come the other way.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the shot goes in. Kispert's got his first basket.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Grimes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pastor quickly. Nunn grabs the board. The Wizards with the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the middle. Now Kispert. Here's the pass to Nunn. Here's Avdia.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
He's off on the second. To the inside. Beal with the steal. And we've reached the end of the third. Washington out in front. Up. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Washington has possession. 4-point game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Out to Barrett. Randall down low. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's Brunson. It's good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Morris outside. To the paint. Porzingis inside. Randall on him. It's stolen by Barrett. Brunson against Morris. Randall a screen on Morris. That evens the score.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
Randall kicks to Brunson. The dish to Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And Bradley Beal making it look effortless right now.
Knicks have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Three-pointer, Randall. Can't hit that one.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Porzingis is double. Brunson against Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the previous play. A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
How hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them he's doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
2 minutes remaining.
Kuzma passes to Gafford.
2 minutes.
Now here's Brunson. This is to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart, no good. The Wizzards shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Porzingis. Out to Morris. Kuzma outside. Pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Barrett. And it's Randall, top of the key. Brunson against Kuzma. Outside for Robinson. Lock at 6. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for New York. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that game.
And they had a foul to give, but he wanted to use it on the ground.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Here's Beal. Count!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Randall kicks to Brunson. Randall is screwed on Morris. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Skijesss passes to Beal. Morris, left side. Back to Beal. Yes!
You gotta believe in Beal. You can see why.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gafford sends the pick for Beal. Can't cash in.
And Bradley Beal is the go-to guy. Big chance at the line coming up.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And for the Bulls, Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Jones. And it's Ball in at point. And it's conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight. Keep your head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
Barrett the pass to Brunson. There's the three. Vucevic with the rebound. Outside, Levine. Outside, Ball. Pass to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now, here's Ball. Shot clock at 6. Over Brunson. Ball, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for New York.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, the double checking, and the game continues on.
Fans coming to the floor, it's your 3-1-2 crew. Make some noise for the 3-1-2 crew.
That free throw good from Randall.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
So he gets them both. Here's Levine. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Barrett.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
The pass to Levine. Will it go? Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Jones with the screen on Brunson. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Barrett driving in. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Kick out to Levine. A shot missing, and New York will come the other way. Hart the pass to Randall. Barrett against DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Levine wide open. And the Bulls with another miss. New York leading by 11. Passes it to Brunson. Launches a three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Ball against Brunson. Here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
A sneaky move by DeRozan, catches the defender leaning and draws the foul.
And the second free throw, good. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And yes, it's good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Brunson with it, now defended by Levine. Clark kicks to Brunson. Into the lane, goes up and lays it. Brunson's got 5.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed. This is why Levine's a fan favorite, plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Jones. Great look there, but off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play.
Mitchell Robinson firing on all cylinders, guys, for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Outside, Levine. Robinson with the block. Randall right side. And Vucevic pulls it down. Got a piece of it. Bulls trail by 17. Ball with a wide open look. And again, Chicago. No good. DeRozan against Barrett. Here's Randall. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randall the ball.
Levine kicks to Jones. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Great positioning by Vucevic. Hustle points for the big man.
Brunson the pass to Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The kick out to Ball. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And that one, good. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, G.A. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got 12.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
DeRozan passes to Levine, and it's Vucevic in the corner. Deep two from Ball. No good on that one. New York leading by 19 points. Brunson kicks to Hart. Randall against Ball. Excellent D there from Ball. Bull shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Down low. Randall outside. There's the feed to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Pass to Levine. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Ball. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
To the paint, here's... Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable. Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall.
Thank you, David.
23. The Knicks. 22. Fans, let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Kobe White. And it's Terry in at the 3 slot. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. White, good. White's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Caruso, the pass to White. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And stolen by Williams. Quickly against White. With the crossover, and White slams it in.
Kobe White glides around the court with the ball on the string, ready to shoot, and no hesitation.
Rose kicks to Quickly. Toppin inside. He's against Williams. And Toppin throws it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. The Knicks leading by 15. Stolen by Terry. White looking around. Drummond sets the screen for White. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
Timing perfect on the pick and roll. Drummond showing good feel for this play.
Quickly the pass to Hartenstein. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul. Here's White. He's got 8. Drummond sets the screen for White. Rebound by Rose.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Caruso against Rose. Caruso, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Count it.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Bulls trail by 17. Drummond with a screen on Quickly. Rose with the block.
What defensive awareness from Derrick Rose. Had the shot well anticipated.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. Toppin kicks to Rose. Toppin sends a screen for Rose. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And it's White missing.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. A three-pointer is right on target. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Toppin kicks to Rose. And stolen by Williams. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Feeds it to Toppin. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Quickly. And that one is hammered home.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
White inside. Quickly covering. Williams with the ball. Toppin's there. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Tremendous vision D-Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
And so it's the New York Knicks in very good shape with a 23.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls.
And their have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And New York, looking at who they've got, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
Zach loves to provide for his team. He is playing his heart out on offense.
Randall no good. The Bulls shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Levine, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
The Knicks leading by 18. To the middle, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Barrett against DeRozan. Fader on the way. Hart kicks to Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach Levine. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
New York's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Barrett with a screen on ball. Lob pass to Barrett, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
The pass to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is no surprise. With his athleticism, DeRozan's one of the league's best at getting to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 20. And here's Brunson. Goes up from the top of the key. DeRozan with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Brunson, here we go. Barrett kicks to Randall. The 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You just can't give him that shot anymore. Julius is now comfortable from distance.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. Levine matching threes and making plays.
And Randall throws it down.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Levine sets the screen for ball. Driving the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
And he's good on the second. The Knicks leading by 19 points. It's tipped, and now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Up top, Barrett.
2 minutes.
Vucevic with it. Out defended by Randall. On the wing, Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Jones. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's Randall. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, spending so much time in the paint, Randall has to hit a lot of contested shots.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
a dominating performance for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Julius Randle.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
The Knicks leading by 18. Brunson scanning the floor. He kicks to Barrett, passes it to Hart. Now here's Brunson, guarded by Levine, just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. No good on that one. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Levine, a screen on Randle. Here's Jones. Takes it inside. Nice D from Barrett. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hart the pass to Robinson. Here's Barrett, and Brunson has it in the corner. Randle from outside. That shot missing. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
Allie, take it away.
There's some super young team.
Yeah, that's real talk. Thanks, Allie. Here we go. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now Washington's starting five. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ball. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Kuzma. They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Kuzma. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
Drummond's checked in for Jones. And he's good on the second. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Chicago now. Levine with a screen on Morris. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Here's Morris. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Levine against Beal. Ball, a screen on Beal. Here's Levine. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Here's Gafford. Rebound by the Bulls. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Morris. Porzingis up top. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
They double team Levine. Back to Vucevic. Clock at 4. Outside Levine. Over Porzingis. And Levine with the basket. On the assist by Vucevic.
Basically a Hail Mary, and Levine got the benefit of the doubt.
To the inside. Here's Gafford. And he was fouled. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
We have to be able to hear you. So
no good on the free throw.
Here they come, fans.
does not get the second one. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. To the middle. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Inside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Fans, coming to the floor, it's your 3-1-2 crew. Let them hear it, fans.
Chicago on D.
3-1-2 crew.
Outside Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Out to Beal. Launches it. Drummond grabs the miss. Chicago leading. Here's Levine. Ball left side. Vucevic, a screen on Beal. Ball passes to Vucevic. Outside for Levine. Driving inside. And Levine, throw it down.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Morris with it, guarded by Vucevic. Kuzma, right side. Pass to Gafford. Morris outside. Here's Kuzma. Morris passes to Gafford. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Team foul.
And so Drummond nails them both. Here's Morris, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Beal. Drummond grabs the miss.
Washington foul. Bradley Beal. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Gafford passes to Porzingis. Back to Gafford. On the wing, Kuzma tries to snap the cold streak. Pure from three-point range.
For 3.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Levine way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And so in the game for Washington, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, small forward.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. Once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Stolen by Gafford. Beal outside. There's the drive, and then Beal with the dunk.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal, able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
Yeah, ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
And that one's good. Porzingis. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards. Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small and switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent. And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave when he submitted his time in Washington for many years to come.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
Now here's DeRozan. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Ball gets it to go.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Kuzma against DeRozan. Back to Beal. Knocks it loose. Ball with it. Guarded now by Morris. Ball passes to Levine. Vucevic in the post. Working on Porzingis. Vucevic, a screen on Morris. Another shot. Ball no good. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Now here's Beal. Down low.
Terrific defense by DeMar DeRozan. He's capable of making an impact on this end occasionally.
Drummond, the screen on Beal. And there's the lob. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
The Bulls have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Drummond, the screen on Morris. To the middle. Stolen by Gafford. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Porzingis has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Beal outside. To the left wing. And it's Gafford driving in, banked it in off the glass. And it's a 5-point Washington lead.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Drummond, the screen on Beal. Levine passes to Drummond. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
13 foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Ball passes to Drummond. Shot to stop the run. And Drummond with the jam.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Alonzo with the right decision there.
Gafford the screen. Morris finds Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Left side Levine. Drops in the 3. Levine's got 10 points.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it. Really upgrading that deep game.
Now here's Kuzma. Porzingis passes to Gafford. Kuzma for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
On the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
That free throw good from Levine. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this game. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Over Drummond. No good off the glass. For Chicago, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Morris. Levine gets the bucket.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Here's Porzingis. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bulls out in front, leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Patrick Williams, Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Terry in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Porzingis, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. So Washington ends up going with a new group. Chicago leading. Here's Terry. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. The kick out to White. Wing shot on the way. That one doesn't drop. And Washington the other way now. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Nunn. Here's Avdia. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Now here's Caruso. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Wright with the ball. Now guarded by White. Back to Wright. For 3. Counted from distance. Wright's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. White with a screen on Nunn. Outside White. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so it's Washington with it. The Bulls making their last shot. To the paint. And Avdia with the basket on the assist from Nunn. Avdia's gotten his first points of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Caruso, a screen on Wright. White for 3. And again, hits the Bulls from deep.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Wright drives it. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. It's hauled in by White.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Caruso misses. Washington trailing. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Now here's Nunn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Gibson. Back to Nunn. Shot clock at 2. And here's Kispert from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. White. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. And now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Now a timeout called by Washington. big group substitution here for Chicago. Green's checked in for Williams. DeRozan comes in for Terry. Levine, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Morris, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
At the line for the Wizards, Monte Morris. At the line for two. Chicago timeout call. Make some noise, Chicago. Here is your 3-1-2 crew.
Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic, he's coming in for Drummond. And it's Jones in for Green. Free throw good for Morris. It's both from the stripe. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Morris against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
At the line for the ball.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Ball against Kuzma. From outside the arc. Ball no good. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Kuzma drives in, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
And the free throw, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. DeRozan against Porzingis. There's Ball with a 3. On target from range. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Porzingis in the post. Covered by Vucevic. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Levine with a screen on Morris. Ball passes to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Ball outside. 3 quarters of play, and a close one here. It's the Bulls, up 2, and we're coming right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. The kick out to Ball. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Beal with it. Porzingis with a screen on Levine. Beal outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Porzingis against Levine. Here's Vucevic. Outside for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
Morris down low. Drummond's there. And it's Gafford missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Drummond, the screen on Beal. Levine with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
The Wizards making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. The first one falls.
Levine.
Both free throws good from Levine.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Morris passes to Nunn. Gafford with the ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Morris outside. And down it goes. 2 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And Ball gets it to go.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Levine attacking.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Kuzma, the pass to Nunn. Gafford with a screen on Levine. Nunn, no good. Chicago has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. On the wing, DeRozan. Kuzma against Vucevic. Outside Levine. Just 5 to shoot. And Levine, throw it down.
The ball handling skills of Levine, outstanding at creating for himself.
Kuzma, the pass to Morris. Gafford with a screen on Ball. Here's Morris. Back to Kuzma. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Levine passes to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. The three is up. Ball no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Porzingis. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
Both free throws good from Levine. For the Wizards, this one not looking good. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. They kick it out to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. He buries it from 3.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Vucevic against Porzingis. And the jam by Drummond.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Back to Porzingis. The kick out to Morris. DeRozan against Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, sweet move. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls on offense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Now Levine. From deep three-point range. Missed it. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A clean win, and one with